I do have this idea that to create at least 8 Bhairava temples, uh, I have the configuration in my head. What will be inside the temple? What kind of vigrahas will be there? How many vigrahas will be there? What is the methodology of worship? Puja kaise hona chahiye? Wahan pe kya paddhati hoga? Etc. etc. All that is just in a flash. It came. This is how it is to be done. Should be 8 temples, but 8, if possible, in specific geographical locations. Say one in Bengal. Say one in Punjab. One in the north somewhere at the farthest corner, jahan pe ho sakta hai, one in Tamil Nadu, like this. I don't even know what are the other places. It will come on its own, dheere dheere, as the practices grow. And perhaps inside the temple, there will be another Devi Vigraha also, but that depends on the geography of the particular land where the temple is constructed. Inside that, I will not go into the detailed architecture that I have in my head, but what I feel is that if this project gets along, and it'll take time because obviously 8 temples are not and I want it to be not small temples. Right now, the Bhairava temples that you have, even the best ones, are very small, on the roadside, something like that. No, this should be something grand, something so exquisite, so beautiful, so powerful, both ritualistically and aesthetically, that for centuries it is going to help people connect to Bhairava Tattva. Okay. And the other thing that will happen is that his protection will start for the whole nation.
The first question I actually want to ask you is, how much money does it really cost to build one?
Money will come. That is not an issue. First, you have to create that environment through the japas and all that. Okay. Then the right, this type of project, the right person for making the vigrahas, the right kind of yantra of Bhairava has to be placed. Not just the vigraha. Okay. Right method, right way of worship has to be there. Plus, every temple must have also an accommodation for a priest who should stay there and continuously worship. Because I may not be there all the time. I may go there once in a while. And yes, the other factor that is there is the land, getting the land. Okay. That is the more challenging part, actually. What I am looking at this moment, I still don't have a full idea of all the 8 places, but it has to be closer to the border areas.
Because Bhairav traditionally is
he will protect the border areas. If this gets executed, it will have a very strong impact on, as I say, it will have an impact on the nation. And there are certain changes that are going to start in 2.5 years in India. Period of 10-15 years is going to be, that will require that type of energy. I feel that it is a thing that is destined. It will happen. But it will take time. It is not a thing. I am also not in a hurry that it has to happen in 1 year. But it should start, at least one temple should start. And the timeline I have in mind is 8 to 10 years. Pura 8 ke 8 banne mein at least 10 years lagega.